Jasmine. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Angela.
I rode the ribbon highway.
Morning, Denise.
Saw above me
Morning, Eden.
the endless skyway, and I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me.
Thanks, Angela.
I roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps through the shining
Thank you, Eden.
sands
Good morning, Tommy. Good morning, Trisha. How are you?
of the diamond desert, and all around me a voice was calling. This land was made
Good morning,
for
Bridget.
you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest
Morning,
to
Devon.
the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made
Morning,
for
Jennifer.
you and me. Now the sun came
Good morning, Debbie.
shining, and I was yours.
Good morning, everyone. I thought we'd do an easy in today. Nothing too loud and too crazy. Just a little this land's made for you and me. I hope you're all doing well. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Ward. Good morning, everyone. It is Happy Memorial Day. I decided, as Eden said, I'm looking very Western today, but I was trying to get some red, white, and blue for you since we're celebrating Memorial Day. Good morning, Reggie. It is Monday, May 25th, in the year of our Lord 2020. It is some young girl's 16th, sweet 16th birthday, Jessica Barnes. Hope you're all doing well. Good morning, Terry. How are you? Today we honor and remember those who have fought and given their lives to keep this country safe. Those who have been in the military, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard. And this year we have to add in those who have been on the front lines of this COVID epidemic. So those doctors and nurses, those funeral directors, those grocery store clerks, those garbage men, everyone who's been out there and making it possible for those of us who are being asked to pause at home to have our lives and to do that safely. Good morning, Chi Chi. Good morning, Billy. Good morning, Dorothy. Good morning, Joel. Did I miss anybody? Hopefully not. If I did, as always, blame it on the brain and not on the heart. I'm trying to think what else is going on. It was a nice weekend in New York. It rained most of Saturday, and we watched some lovely documentaries. Yesterday, we had an easy day. We had church at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning, as we always do, and then we just enjoyed the day. We went on a long walk. Good morning, Christopher. Went on a long walk, and then just relaxed. I watched a bit of CBS Sunday at the movies. Titanic was on last night, so I didn't watch all of it because it's 8,000 years long, and I was trying to remember when I first saw it, and they were saying that it didn't open until 1997, which means then I was trying to figure out where I saw the movie, and I'm not sure. I'm thinking I must have seen it then in Las Vegas, but I was certain that I had seen it years before in like St. Pete, because it was the same time I was on some tour, and they had the Titanic Museum. You remember for a little while they were taking around those 16 artifacts, relics that they had from the Titanic. Good morning, Kiara. Literally, it was like 2 silver spoons, a plate, and a shoe. But they were taking it around, and people were spending $30 to go in and see these artifacts. and I spent that money. And I thought I had seen it around that same time. Good morning. Hey, Ryan, how are you? But it must have been later. Excuse me. Good morning, Anya. Anyway, that was on last night, so I watched part of that. You have to watch. If you start watching, you have to watch until at least, she starts blowing the whistle. Because she couldn't talk, because, it was cold outside. Her core just said, no, we're not doing this today. So she's trying to scream at the boat that was going by because they were looking for any survivors. And she's like, help, help. Her core's like, so she found the whistle. So I watched through then. I watched from the time that the boat started to sink, I guess, until then. And you have to take a moment, because there's that one scene when Billy Zane is shooting at them, and that wig he's wearing is flopping all over the place. I mean, it's a good wig. I mean, it's a good lace front Indian hair wig. It's one of those, like, and it was almost like he was one of those early on that was like wearing wigs in movies. And you're like, y'all know that ain't his real hair, right? Because he had his real hair in that movie that he did with the Dead Calm that he did with Nicole Kidman. That's also when she was a redhead and looked like she was Australian. Remember then? A long time ago. But since then, it's like now he wears a wig for everything. I haven't seen. It would be interesting to see what Billy Zane looks like now, because he was one of those that was like Hollywood handsome, like Tom Cruise was in those early years. Anyway, New York is opening up more and more. So Long Island and I think that Hudson River Valley area is supposed to open up, I think, today. And Long Island is going to open up into phase 1, I think they said either tomorrow or Wednesday. So those are good signs for New York State. New York City is still not open. New York City will hopefully open on June 13th in that area. And so a couple of more weeks of us, and we should be in a good place. Although there was an horrific death yesterday. Good morning, John. Someone jumped from a window at Actor Housing on 43rd Street and 9th Avenue, Manhattan Plaza. So that's unfortunate. I mean, they've been saying, good morning to you, happy birthday to you, that, there's going to be a lot of PTSD from this, people with lots of issues stemming from being alone in their homes, from not having work, from not knowing where money's coming from, all of these things, not being able to get food, or having to go to food banks and things that people didn't think they'd ever have to do those things. People are having to do them right now. So we need to look out for our neighbors. You need to check if someone is living near you or next to you and you know that they are there alone. Just scream out the window, you okay? Text them, knock on the door. Don't open. I just want to make sure you're okay in there. That's all you need to do, but you just need to check on them so that people know that people are thinking about them and that they are not alone in this. Y'all. Okay, so a lot of you all have failed the pop quiz on COVID-19. The pop quiz was given this weekend in places like Lake of the Ozarks. Good morning, Merle, in Missouri, and in Texas, and in Arizona at lakes, and Lake Havasu probably, because that was the MTV one. Anyway, most of you all were failing the pop quiz. You were outside without any masks on, standing real close to people you did not know, trying to say, oh, God's protect. God was the one who sent you the mask. God was the one who sent the scientists and said, okay, yes, this has happened because you all weren't paying attention. I'm trying to let you all know it's going to be survival of the smartest, not the fittest. Survival of the smartest. When you put the mask on, it keeps you and people around you safe. You walking around without your mask on, guess what? You can act buck wild if you want to, but guess what's going to happen? You'll be buck wild sitting up in the hospital, intubated, on the ventilator, and we all looking at you like, we told you. But we told you. So why are you out there? Why do you have to go to the bar to get a beer? I'm so tired of cooking, I just had to go to a restaurant. You tired of living? Go into the funeral home then. Just go ahead to the funeral home and lay yourself down in one of the caskets and just tell them you're just going to wait. Because that's what you're doing. You're just going to wait for it to happen. You're not going to try and make yourself better. Good morning, Amy. Good morning. Did I miss anybody? Cynthia, good morning. You also, please stop being I don't want to call anybody stupid because people's feelings get hurt when you call them stupid. Please stop being inconsiderate to your neighbors and loved ones by going out without masks. All up and down the boardwalks in every city that had a boardwalk, people just like this. Everybody. Yeah, listen. Black and brown, yellow, white, everybody out there just like this. Just smile. Oh, I'm so happy to be outside. Go on over to Costner's funeral home and lay up in the casket. Because that's what you're doing. But don't do it to everybody. Just do it to yourself. Go ahead and lay up in the casket and wait for it to happen. But do not be outside with all, craziness. Oh, bless them. Where are we going to go next? Oh, and with all this, there's some police captain in some southern city. Y'all know I'm from the South, so I'm not talking about the South like it's any big deal. It's just from the South. Was saying that they're not arresting people. They're not really charging people with anything, and no judge is going to do anything. It's like, okay, that's the problem. And he's one of the ones who walking around without. First of all, most police we've seen have been out without masks, and that's a problem. They should be out wearing them as well because they're partners. Unless they're partners and they live together, they don't know who they're talking to when they're not at work. So they should all have on masks. But this guy was like, he was actually they're not doing anything. So what they need to do is start putting people under the jail, under lock and key, the full lock and key in the jail. Put them under, and then say, you just stay here. Good morning, Adina. Good morning, Heather. Now, Lori Loughlin gonna be outside because she didn't do nothing real. But you all who don't want to follow the rules, because they're saying it's just the governors are saying this. It's not a law. What his thing? You all don't want to follow the laws. You don't want to follow the laws. Most of you were up in what's that place called, Michigan, running through the state house with guns on when you know that's against the law. So you don't care about law. So don't try and tell me this is whether it's a law or just somebody's asking you to do it, a governor. Oh, well, Adina has arisen from her night shift to be here with us. We're happy you're here. Good morning, Sue. It's good to see you the other day. You all, okay. So, and then yesterday was the first day that churches were officially deemed essential. Wasn't it yesterday?
Who deemed them essential?
The president, my producer, Jeremiah is talking over there. He said it doesn't make it official because, good morning, Carlos, good morning, Kobe. I know it doesn't make it official, but what I'm saying is he said it the other day, and like he's going to make anything happen, and so churches were being open. But I was like this, we didn't see him up in the church. If he was really so gung-ho and Christian about churches being open because they're so essential, other than for trying to get your tithes, because they don't care if you show up or not. They just want to get that money, right? If he was such a Christian, why was he not up in the church instead of on a golf course yesterday and Saturday? He said was for his exercise. Sir, there ain't enough golf on the planet for you to get the exercise you need to be in shape. Y'all remember that commercial? Get in shape, girl. There wasn't enough time this weekend. There was not enough time this weekend for him to golf all the holes he would have needed to have golfed in order to have gotten any exercise. Annie. And that's not fat shaming. That's just like, we have got to take better care of ourselves. And I'm not, listen, and people are going to be different sizes. I used to say this all the time, like, you can tell like singers by the sound they make if they're the right size they're supposed to be. Because some people are supposed to be a little heavier. Because that's the sound that comes out of. You want to be a Wagnerian soprano or tenor, you got to have some size on you. Bless you. Kathleen Battle was never going to be Wagnerian because she was Harlan Blackwell was not going to be Wagnerian. She's a little skinny thing. But so people are meant to be different sizes. No one is meant to be that size, I don't think. Not even Andre the Giant. Good morning, Frank. How are you? Did I miss anyone? I think is that Tefario Dule? How are you? Well, see, Reggie saying the United Methodist Church has sent a message to their people saying to not open. Oh, Lord. Bishop Battle of the AME Zion Church sent the same thing saying do not do that. We appreciate that people want people back in churches, but what we want is souls saved and Christians saved. And sometimes that saving means alive. Because y'all know where I'm going. Anyway, morbidly obese. She ain't never lied. He's morbidly obese, and everybody's trying to figure out. I can't believe she said there are other things to work on. Yes, but she stopped for this one. She's like, I'm gonna take a pause on all the other things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you have this right quick because you've been trying me for weeks up there without a mask on, telling people you are nibbling on hydrochloroquine. You've been trying me all week, was what she said to him. She said, I'm gonna call you are morbidly obese, and he was sitting there eating a McDonald's Big Mac in the moment. He's like, Did she just say that? with those lips. You know, I can't do that. Listen, President Plump, y'all are all getting in trouble today. I'm sending you all to your room when we're done because you are all acting crazy. All President Plump, that's him. All right, what was I going to say next? Okay. Now this is for all of us, and then we're going to get to the birthdays, and then we're going to get to the hymn book, and then we're going to get you all out of here. Now, all of us. If you find yourself arguing with someone who has decided that they are right and that they are entitled to feel that way, stop wasting your time, because you're not going to change their mind with the truth, with facts, with Google, with Wikipedia, with Encyclopedia Britannica. You're not going to change their minds if they think that they are so right, whether it has anything to do with truth, reality, science, what have you. You are wasting your time. I spent some, listen, people gonna believe what they want to believe and feel. Hello, sorry, somebody try. First of all, you know what I'm doing at this time of day. Why are you trying to call me? I don't care who it is. It's most likely that woman with the Asian accent called from Chase Bank. Chase Bank. It's like, you don't work at Chase Bank. Leave me alone. Anyway, you know what I was saying. Don't waste your energy or your breath trying to help somebody out who don't want to be helped. Everybody's holding on to everything between all this back and forth between Trump and Joe Biden. Okay, no one is saying that Joe Biden is the next coming of Christ. Trump has said that he was, and you know that's a lie. All I'm saying is this. Joe Biden is the best choice we have to get out of this, and we cannot live another 4 years like this, because we won't. Because they'll continue to shut down things. You won't get no mail. You won't be able to have any food. You will have nothing. There will be nothing that allows you to think that you are a free person in this country if he is president for another 4 years. That's what I'm saying. So if you have issues with Joe Biden, you need to email Joe Biden, anybody who's working for him, and say, we need to make sure that he is looking into this. And I'm not just talking about Charlemagne. I'm not just talking about any one person. You are a citizen in this country, and if you feel like there is an issue that you need dealt with, then you email or call or something, and not just him, because you have representatives. You have senators and congressmen, people who are working for you because you elected them to office. And if you're just sitting back and upset, Huffy, because Joe said something or did something 18 years ago when he didn't know no better, now he knows better. But if you're having issues, this is white, red, black, yellow, whatever color you're going to call yourself. If you are having issues with him and you don't have issues with the other one, you just have issues. Okay, done. I'm going to get off of that crate right quick so we can get to the birthdays. Y'all ready? Woo! Woo! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear! Chris Holly, Mark Pettigrew, Joey Monda, Walker Birchall, Adam Birnbaum, Sydney Beers, Gretchen Farrell, Roberto Alvarez, Mylan Connor, Jamal Musba, Jamie Trout, Vanessa Michaud, Dean Zook, Andrew Varela, George Sapio, to D. Allison, and happy sweet 16 to Jessica Barnes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Y'all ready? It's time to open up the hymn books. See what God has done. Open up those hymn books so you can run. Open up the hymn books. All right, let me see what's going on here. All right, let's get the angels. They've been waiting so patiently. Angels we have heard on high. There we are. Good morning, Royal Brown Photography. Good morning, Ryan. How are you? Is everybody ready? Angels just they're very present today. This new computer has them singing out like they got Mr. Microphones. Good morning, Terry. How are you? Good morning, Christopher. Okay. Y'all ready? Good. Open up your hymn books to James, chapter 4, verse 10. James 4:10. Oh, wait. Y'all ready? James, chapter 4, verse 10. Humble yourselves before the Lord, and he will lift you up in honor. James 4:10. Humble yourselves before the Lord, and he will lift you up in honor. God desires we approach him with humility. Humble is defined as not proud or haughty, meaning we have to seek God for what we need rather than believing we can do it all on our own. Pray this prayer today, asking God to help you live with humility. May God give you grace to see when your pride is blinding you from following him. May God's Spirit give you the ability to live with humility so that he may lift me up. Amen. May the Lord add blessing to the reading of his word. Good morning, Les Fletch. How are you? Good morning, Lisa. Listen, a little humility can go a long way. You have to seek him and know that there is a higher power. There is something that's greater than you. Jessica, sweet 16, my love. Know that. Listen, the earlier you learn it, the better off you're going to be. There's a higher power. There is something that's greater than who you are, but you are a part of it. You have to seek him out. You have to know that he is here for you. You have to go to him with humility and say, Lord, I need you right now. Smokey Norfolk said it. I need you now. I need you now. I need you now. Y'all know what I'm saying. You have to go to him and seek him, and he will answer you. When you are in this and you are feeling alone because you are on this place by yourself, or you feel like you are, seek him out. When you are feeling that your mental state is not where you want it to be, or you feel yourself going down that dark road, call on him. Call on him. And here's the thing, and it's not just about the call. You call on him, and then he will send you things. And don't think that, I already prayed to God, so I don't have to take the medicine. No, God made the scientist who developed the pill so that you can take it when you are feeling like you may do something to yourself. It's that simple. You don't need to feel like you're here by yourself, or you can't accept the help that God has put here for you. Go to him humbly. On this day, let us go to him humbly and also thank him for the service of those men and women who have given their lives, who have fought for this country again. And the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guard, those nurses, those doctors, those garbage men. That man at Trader Joe's who's always so nice when he doesn't need to be there dealing with all the people. All of these people who are doing things to make life possible for us right now. Let's thank them on this Memorial Day. Thank you, angels. That was so nice. Good morning, Bobby Creighton. How are you? Good. Did I miss anybody? I hope I said hello to everybody this morning. I hope you all have a wonderful day. We will see you all on Wednesday morning. Good morning, Cherie. Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock. Y'all know Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. Sunday, 11 o'clock for church. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. We will see you on Wednesday. I got to go download some stuff and get some work done. I have an interview. Two things. Sorry. If you are not following me already on YouTube, go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, T. Oliver Reed. I would really appreciate it. I have an interview series we're going to start very, very soon. The premiere out very, very soon. So I want you all to make sure that you can see that. And tell everybody else you know to follow me too on there. Subscribe as well. Today at 5 o'clock, I'm going to be interviewing the notorious EGT, Emmy, Grammy, Tony Award winner, Andre DeShields at Native Son Now on Instagram. So please join us at 5 o'clock to hear that. I think it's going to be great. I love talking to him anytime. So the idea that we can actually talk and everyone else can hear about his journey is going to be just special. All right, so that's it. I love you all. We will see you, some of you, at 5 o'clock. The rest of you at 10 a.m. on Wednesday. Go ahead and subscribe to me, T. Oliver Reed, on YouTube. That's it. Bye, Facebook.